Let's see.
Fat.
Sure.
I actually don't know. 200 grams.
Legitimately, these last ones are not around. Hamstrings, are you standing or?
No, I need. You need to do the right one, right?
It's got 2.1 mil.
Happy with that? Huh?
Welcome to the week 4 check-ins. What else am I saying?
A few moments later.
How was your energy this week?
It was a little bit slow, so I actually really realised this week energy has dropped a little bit. More so, I'd say, from a cognitive perspective, just like a little bit like slower in the head, but still relatively quite good, like energy throughout the whole day. I can make most days without needing a nap and can be like quite productive. So I'd say maybe still an 8.
Energy this week has been okay. I would say like a 7 out of 10. That's all I have to say. How was your sleep this week?
I think sleep has been alright. There's been a few nights where I've only got like 7 hours, just to working late and working a little bit early in the morning. So maybe 7.5.
Sleep this week has been really good, except one night where I had a shit sleep. But yeah, like feel like same as you, like don't need nap that much often, which is good. So I would say an 8. And how was your hunger?
So mine's been up and down. My calories did get reduced on Wednesday, but only by about 200 calories, so about 50 grams of carbs. So not a huge amount. So sometimes when I'm hungry, the majority of the time I'm pretty good and satisfied. So I would say 7. Or even the opposite.
Yes, you was it.
I 3.
Okay, I wasn't that hungry this week. I was on my previous week, so this week I had lots of energy, less cravings. Pretty happy with the calories that I've got at the moment. Like same as you, I feel satisfied whenever I eat. I don't have that much craving, so 2 for now. How stressed were you the past week?
It's been up and down, not gonna lie. Yeah, certain things have come up and this and that, so it's been up and down, but also a massive relief with a few things as well. Obviously us traveling, going overseas. So yeah, we'll be moving kind of like all our stuff out, but we're thinking I'll probably leave all the stuff here at my apartment. So rather than us having to get a storage set, moving stuff and all that, so that's a massive relief. Especially trying to move stuff the last few weeks into our shows. I got clients competing pretty much every weekend, so stress, let's go 5 in the middle.
This week has been very stressful for me. Start of the week, I lost my wallet on the bus, so I don't know if I lost it or if someone stole it. The only thing I know is that it was missing with all my bank cards, ID, my driving license, house keys, AirPods. So that was a bit of a stressful day. Then Liam came over at night and we were trying to like sort out everything, lock all the cards and stuff, and we noticed that my AirPods were somewhere else, because you know how you can track it on your phone, which means that someone definitely took my wallet, and it pissed me off because obviously if I would have found a wallet I would try to contact this person, but some people are just
There's shit people out there.
yeah, so unlucky for me. And then something else happened a couple of days ago, really hard as well, but don't want to go too much into depth with that one. But stressful week, I would say a 7 out of 10. What was your mood this week?
I don't know, what do you think?
I reckon you were a bit better the week before.
To say it nicely, yeah, well, I agree, because I was a little bit more stressed this week, but I don't think my
Yeah.
mood was necessarily
No,
bad.
no.
Thank you.
No. Like when we started prepping together, I think that I was expecting worse.
Oh, just wait, babe. Just wait.
Yeah. No, so far I reckon we're doing great.
I looked shitty last night with eggs. A little bit more stress this week, so obviously the mood hasn't been as great.
Yeah.
But I'd say probably still a 7.5 out of 10.
Personally, so with what happened with my wallet, I was definitely like a 3 out of 10. And then with what happened a couple of days ago, it just made me realize that we're just lucky to be alive, and that we should be grateful for what we have, and that we should enjoy while we can, and just stop complaining. So yeah, I reckon higher than 3, so like a 6. What was your motivation this week?
So it's been a bit up and down. Laurie just did my skin folds, and I shouldn't judge my progress too much off that, because she is learning how to do skin folds properly, and it's not an easy thing. You do need a lot of practice to become quite efficient and quite good at it. So my skin folds didn't drop as much as I should, so that is a little bit, say, demotivating. But again, I shouldn't be judging too much of that. Also, my weight has been fluctuating a lot. So I was 102.2 this morning, but the other day I was 100.7. I've been holding weight quite well. Yes, I've been getting leaner, but also I think I feel like I'm a little bit behind, but again, I can come in very, very quickly if needed. So it's a little bit down, I guess, from that this morning. But also throughout the week, training's been really good. Everything else has been really good. I pretty much have my posing routine put together. Posing's getting better. And apart from like the skin folds and stuff like that, I can tell that I'm getting leaner. And when I do my posing too. So I'd say 9 out of 10. Apart from this one, a little bit shitty. But again, motivation is going to come and go. It doesn't matter if I'm motivated.
Exactly. That's true, babe. Motivation this week has been a bit less than the previous week. Just because there were so many things going on at the same time. Like I felt like it was harder to focus on my trainings, but also I felt like I had really, really good sessions. Whenever I train, I manage to get in the zone, and it helps me mentally to deal with what I'm actually dealing with. And I always feel better after my sessions. So motivation, as Liam said, like up and down, but we focus on just ticking the boxes every day. When motivation is not here, discipline takes over. So yeah. Did I say no? Did I say score?
I was going somewhere else, sorry.
8. Huh?
My mum was going somewhere else actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, next question.
No.
I don't think they need to know.
Did you hit all your cardio
Yes.
this week?
Yes.
Same. Did you hit all your steps?
I went a little bit over my stats. It's not a huge amount. I'm meant to be doing like 10k. So I've been around 11k average, so yes.
Most of the time when you're doing extra steps is because of me. So you've got 10,000, right? And I've got 20,000. So when we spend a lot of time together, obviously I have to do a lot of steps, and sometimes he comes with me. And when he doesn't want to, I just go for a walk on my own. So this week I had a few nights where I had to like force myself to go out at like 7 or 8 p.m. and just get this last steps in. But yeah, got it done. And did you hit your calories 100%?
I was probably a little bit under on some days, maybe like 100 or 200 calories. But average is, yes, it's pretty close. But yeah, I'd say maybe slightly under on my training days, maybe 50 to 100 calories.
I hit my cardio.
Calories?
Oh my god. I hit my calories every day. I actually had a few people asking about my nutrition because I don't share that much on Instagram about what I eat. I just don't want to do this kind of videos like what I eat in the day, because I eat the same thing every day, which is really boring. Like I eat lots of fish, lots of eggs, and oats, and I just
Monsters.
And monsters, yeah, lots of caffeine. I wouldn't do this kind of videos like what I eat in the day, because no one can use my calories and expect to have the same results as I do. What's something that you smashed this week, something you're proud of?
Is that one question or is that two questions?
Something you
Something I smashed or something I'm proud of?
Is it not the same thing?
No.
Okay, well, choose whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, I smashed the training. Training's been really good this week. I've pretty much progressed on everything, bar one leg day. My neck flared up a little bit, and it's like, sometimes I get like pre-migraine with my neck. So, apart from that, something that I'm proud of, probably get my posing routine put together. Actually, something that I am proud of is Laurie. She's been really, really good lately.
I behave myself.
She's been behaving really well, so I'd have to say that I am actually very proud of her.
I don't even know. I smashed my training, smashed my steps. Something I'm proud of.
A few moments later.
The fact that I didn't let what happened this week dictate my mood and my trainings, and just proud of the way we handled the things this week. Considering it wasn't the easiest week we've had. Biggest challenge this week?
I don't know if there really is a big challenge. Bless you.
Thank you.
There's a little bit more organisation in regards to the move and putting stuff away in boxes and stuff like that. Trying to get that sorted while prepping about 8 clients for shows, and just trying to keep on top of my work and still build the business throughout this stage.
And my biggest challenge this week, we're done? Yeah? Sorry. My biggest challenge this week was to keep up with all the things that I had to do. I feel like when everything is going well, I manage to do everything on time, whether it's like programming or work or the edit of the YouTube video, for example. But this week was everything what happened. I just felt like I was behind with all the things that I had to get done. And the whole week, every day, one thing was going through my mind is that I wish this day had 5 hours more, just so I can do all the things that I need to do. So yeah, that was the challenge this week. But next week is a new week, fresh start.
That's the thing as well, like with the YouTube videos, Laura's a little bit behind. Some things aren't our priority at the moment. Getting our training, cardio, steps, all that stuff is a massive priority. Managing work as well. So sometimes YouTube videos may be later than what she wants to do, but at the end of the day, she's in prep or we're in prep, so those things need to be ticked before that stuff. So sometimes they may be late on that stuff, and again, she could stay up later to finish it, but we do need our sleep because that's so important in prep, especially trying to maintain muscle tissue and get more fat loss the last few weeks or into prep. So that's something else that you guys need to take in consideration.
So if the video is 1 or 2 days behind, you know, that's something that you could work on this week.
What do you think I could work on?
Body image.
Well, that's just... I could work on that every week.
So sometimes you wake up and you're like, I'm 100 kilos, oh my god, my weight has dropped too much.
I'm so skinny.
I'm so skinny, I feel like my arms are getting smaller. And then this morning you weigh yourself and you're like, babe, I'm bulking. I'm 102 again. So...
Still skinny.
And I keep telling you every day that you look good.
You have to, though. You have to.
You look big.
You have to.
look jacked. When you do bodybuilding, like it's something you have to deal with every day. Like I feel fat. Every day I feel fat.
It's massive just mind games, especially coming into comp. You go through different stages. When you're eating as much food as possible, like, okay, I'm looking really big, I'm looking really full. Then you start dieting, and then you go to like a skinny fat stage where you lose a lot of glycogen, a lot of water in your muscles, so your muscles look flat. You still have that body fat. So like, I've lost my muscle and I'm just fat now. Again, we're at extremes because we do bodybuilding compared to like a gym pop. It's just our mentality, and it's just all ahead and just...
Yeah, it's playing along with your mind. So something you could improve this week, just chill out a bit and trust the process.
Okay.
And something I could work on this week.
What do you think?
That's out of the prep, but something I could work on this week. I should definitely call my grandmother more often and pick up the phone when my mom calls. Mom, if you look at this video, I'm sorry. When I prep, I just don't feel as sociable as usually, and it's hard for me just to have like a normal chat on the phone. I just find it exhausting.
I think the type of people we are as well.
We're very introverts.
So don't get upset if we're in the gym and we don't really want to talk, especially if we're just depleted, we're training, all that stuff. We don't want to come across rude, but sometimes we just don't want to talk, we just want to train, stuff like that. And sometimes talking to people, having conversations throughout the day, it drains us from our energy that we only have a limited amount, especially in a prep.
Yeah. Sometimes like having a chat with someone, like standing.
So savage.
But no, that's true.
Yeah, no.
I mean, let's go for a walk. And then I can have a conversation with someone. But just standing, my body is like, ugh. Well, if we wear a hat in the gym, is basically that we're not that keen to have a chat. If it's no hat day, it means that, okay, we're in a good mood, can have a little chat. Just a tiny little chat. Yeah. Now, do you have any updates on your calories, steps?
So the calories did drop on Wednesday. Previously I was at 4,000 and 3,800 training days and non-training days. And now I'm at roughly around 3,800 training days and 3,600 non-training days. So that's been my only change so far. So still heaps of food, but I think I'm gonna need a drop soon. Again, because I need to make weight in 7 weeks time. My weight is still 102.2. I'd need to lose 6 kilos in that 7 weeks. Very doable, but I'd like it to slowly come down rather than having to drop it really hard at the end.
Personally, everything is still the same. We did my skin folds with Liam this morning. I dropped 2 millimeters, so normally should be enough to keep the same steps and calories. But my coach is actually away at the moment. That's why Liam is doing my skin folds as well. So I'll have a chat with him and see if he wants to change something. Anything you want to add?
No. I'm excited for next week. See what the numbers are at and where we are and how we're feeling.
Well, time to rise and shine and train.
Au revoir.
It's okay, you were not that moody.
Then I'll try to pull myself out of it.